Hello. I wanted to talk about today psychic attacks, which are happening more and more, not just for me, but most likely a lot of you. And so I wanted to just explain a little bit about what that is and what that feels like and why it is. Because I've been experiencing psychic attacks, well, my whole life, but a lot lately. And I know that has to do with the energy that we're in between eclipses. So a psychic attack, it is a transfer of negative energy from one person to another. And usually this is between people that have some form of bond, some form of soul bond. You don't have to necessarily know the person. That's the messed up part. But even just knowing that when things creep up on you, they're not always yours. So this morning I was definitely under attack. As soon as I woke up, I felt very restless and agitated. And so, if you have just out of nowhere feeling just not right, on edge for no reason, agitated, restless, anxious, and then physically, you may experience headaches or nausea or both, waves of nausea. I've been getting them off and on today. We also, as I'm filming this, which is today is the 3rd of May, we're having a lot of solar flares happen too. So we're really vulnerable and sensitive to energies right now. And people's emotions are, especially if you don't have good regulation of your emotions, a lot of the collective's energy, their emotions are out of control. So we're feeling that too. There are deliberate psychic attacks. This is when one person is very angry and directly intends to send, either verbally or not. It could be across the map. You don't have to have a conversation with this person, but the sender sends anger, hatred, jealousy, wishing harm, wishing illness, unpleasant circumstances, confusion, and other kinds of just messed up things to another person, wishing harm on another person. So that's deliberate. And the recipient feels, you suddenly just start to feel very vulnerable out of nowhere, uncomfortable, nauseous, sick, maybe starting to get skin rashes pop out. Feeling negative for no reason at all. And all of this just comes out of nowhere, just hits you out of nowhere. And it makes it hard because we don't always understand that these aren't our feelings. We are the receiver of, because unbeknownst to us, when we're not giving ourselves enough energetic boundaries to the outside world, and especially to others that we are closely energetically connected to, we're going to take these things as like, why do I feel this way? You think it's yours. It's enough to drive you crazy sometimes. Then there's also accidental, when we have strong emotions and thoughts towards another person, or feelings about another person. And it's all, there's no ill will. It's just, maybe fearing for somebody's well-being or safety, so parents do this to their children a lot. Although they come from a genuine, well-meaning place, these thought forms and energy forms that go out into the waves of energy and picked up by the receiver receives fear and anxiety for no reason, and they think that it's their own. So if you're experiencing this, which I would imagine most people are, it's important to put in some protective mechanisms in for yourself. Meaning, if something like this creeps up, learn about how you can ground yourself. And if you're not able to get outside, research certain crystals or other techniques. There's many techniques to get yourself grounded. Get yourself back in the body, as I was talking in another video, by tapping or moving, stretching, yawning. Move the energy through you. It's not yours. And continuously tell yourself, if there's no good reason why you're why you're feeling this way, it's not yours, it's not mine. You know, tap yourself, this is not mine, this is not mine. Try breath work, do some breathing techniques, and you can really flow through it and out of it. And this is unfortunately the way that we learn to swim through the collective energy. The more and more energetically sensitive people get, these techniques are going to become very helpful for you, because otherwise it's going to be very uncomfortable and confusing. So I wanted to just put this short message out to all of you, to anybody who may be experiencing this now. It is at a very all-time high. I can tell you, as an energetically sensitive person, psychically open person, yeah, I've been experiencing this a lot more intensely lately. So take good care of yourself, and also drink a lot of water. Here we go back. Drink a lot of water, and be mindful of substances that you put into your body that make you extra sensitive. And just be aware. Be aware that there are energies that we all live through, and we pick up on them, and some of them are directly sent to us. We receive them. So if it's not yours, it's not yours. Sending you out so much love. Bye.